this particular session we shall discuss about the second method in the transportation problem, so that is called as row minimum method. Row minimum method. So as we have discussed in the previous video that northwest corner rule, so we used to select the northwest corner position in the matrix, and we used to allocate the cell to that particular cell. We used to allocate the number of units. But in this particular method, row minimum method, so this is one more method in the transportation problem where compared to northwest corner rule, so there we used to select only the northwest corners, but here what we do is we select the minimum value in each row. Minimum value in each row. So we start from the first row, then we go for the second row, then we go for the third row. So that way we solve this type of particular type of problem. So here the row minimum method. So the same the rule is one and the same. So initially we have to look into the demand and supply. So whether it is balanced or not. So how we can find out whether it is balanced or not? So we have to add all this demand and all this supply. So if it is equal, demand is equal to supply or supply is equal to demand, then we say that the problem is balanced. So here it is 5 plus 8 plus 7 plus 14. So that is equal to 34. So that is the demand. Supply, we have 7 plus 9 plus 7 plus 9 plus 18. So that is equal to 34. We'll write 34 over here. 34 and 34. So now the problem is said to be balanced. So since the sum of demand that is equal to supply, total demand equal to total supply, so then we say that the problem is balanced. Now let us start the problem, or let us start solving the problem. Step 1 is we have to identify minimum cost in the first row. So I'll write this particular. Now I have reproduced the same table over here. So this is the first step. So we have to identify the minimum cost in the first row. Let us look into the first row. So since it is row minimum method, so one by one we have to select the rows. So I am selecting this particular row, first row. So out of these costs, so it is 90, 30, 50 and 10. So whichever is minimum, so we have to allocate to that particular position. So here it is 10. The minimum is 10. So I am allocating to that particular position. So what is the allocation? So here I have a demand. I have a demand of 14 and I have a supply of 7. I have a demand of 14 and supply of 7. So that is why I can fulfill the demand of 7 because I have a supply of 7. So whichever is minimum, either 7 or 14. So out of 7 and 14, so whichever is minimum, so that units has to be allocated. So here the supply is 7. So I can fulfill the demand of 7 out of 14. So that is why I am allocating 7 to this particular position. So as we had discussed in the northwest corner rule, so there also whichever row or column, whichever it becomes 0, so the number of supply units or the demand units, so whichever becomes 0, that entire row we used to delete. So here also we follow the same procedure where 14 and 7, so I am striking out this 7, so I am left with 0 supply, and here I am left with 7. I am left with 7. So what happens here is this particular row, the entire row has to be deleted. So I am deleting this particular row. Now coming to step 2. Step 2. So here again I am left with 2 rows. Again, the second step, see, I am left with 2 rows and 4 columns, and this is the demand. This is the demand, and this is the supply. So again, what we have to check is, and in this particular row, we have to select a row. In this particular row, whichever is minimum value, so to that minimum position, so we have to allocate. So here 70, 30, 40 and 60, out of that 30 is the minimum. 30 is the minimum value. So to that particular position, so look into the demand and supply. So we have to allocate to this particular position. Look into the demand. So demand is 8 and supply is 9. So I have excess supply of 1. So here demand, so I can completely fulfill the demand of 8 units. So that is why I am allocating minimum value over here. So here it is 8. So I am allocating 8 units to this particular position. So what happens? What happens here is I have used 8 units, and I am left with 1. And here I have used or I have met the demand of all 8 units. So that is why it becomes 0. So as we had discussed in the previous method also, or in the previous step also, we had discussed regarding that. So wherever we get a 0, either here or here, wherever we get the 0, row or column, so that row or column has to be deleted. So here I am getting 0 here, so that is why I am deleting the entire column. So entire column I have deleted. Now we are left with these costs. Next step.
Okay.
So coming to the next step, step 3. So I am left with 2 rows and 3 columns. So again, look into this row. So whichever is minimum value, so select the minimum value. So out of this 70, 40 and 60. So I have the minimum value as 40. So just allocate to that particular position. So here it is 7 units, and here it is 1. So the demand is 7 and supply is 1. So I can fulfill only 1. The supply, I have a supply of 1 unit, and I have the demand of 7 units. So I can fulfill only 1. So that is why I am allocating 1 over here. So what happens here is becomes 0. So it becomes 0, and here I am left with 6 units. And now, as we had discussed regarding the cancellation of row or column, so wherever we get 0, so we have to strike out that entire row or column. So I have got 0 over here. So that is why I am striking out the entire row. Next step is step 4. So I am left with 3 positions. So out of this, again you have to select the minimum. So here it is, minimum is 20. Minimum value here in this particular row is 20. So I have the demand of 7 and supply of 18. So I can fulfill the complete demand of 7 units. So that is why I am allocating 7 over here. So that this gets 0. This becomes 0, and I am left with 7. Since I am left with 11 units of supply. So that is why this has to be cancelled. And again 40 and 70, out of that minimum you have to select. So here minimum is 40. So I am allocating to that particular position. So the demand is 5 and supply is 11. So that is why I am allocating 5. I am allocating 5 to this particular position. 0. Then we are left with, so here 6 units. So I am left with only one position, 6 demand and 6 supply. That is why here we are getting 6. So now we are completely done with the allocations to the different positions using row minimum method. got the final allocation. So we have got the final allocation to this position. It is 7, and we have allocated 8 to this particular position. So for 40 this position we have allocated 1, and for these positions I have allocated 5, 6 and 7. 5, 6 and 7. So that is why now I am going to write all these allocations in the main table. So here it is 10. The allocated position is 10. So here it is the allocated value is 7, and 30 and allocated position it is 8. Allocated position is this one 30. To that we have allocated 8 units, and next is 40. That position to that position it is 1. The allocated value is 1. Next 40, 70 and 20. So here 40 to this position we have allocated 5, and to this position we have allocated 6, and to this particular position we have allocated 7. So now again we have to look into m plus n minus 1 rule. So here it is m plus n is 4 plus 1 rule, that is 4 plus 3 minus 1 is equal to 6 positions. So we have to verify whether we have allocated to 6 positions or not. So here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have allocated to all the 6 positions. So that is why the solution is optimum. So we have got the solution. Now we are going to find out the total minimum transportation cost or minimum transportation cost by multiplying this number of units into the price of that particular unit. So that is 30 into 8 plus 40 into 1 plus 10 into 7 plus 40 into 5 plus 70 into 6 plus 20 into 7. So that gives us the minimum transportation cost. So that I am going to write. So we have got the allocated positions. So here we have allocated the number of units to these particular positions. Now the final task is to find out the minimum transportation cost. So minimum transportation cost, as I told you, we multiply the price of that particular position into the number of units. So that is 10 into 7 plus 30 into 8 plus 40 into 1 plus 40 into 5 plus 70 into 6 plus 20 into 7. So totally, so we are adding all these number of units multiplied with its unit price. So total we get the transportation cost as 1110. 1110 or 1110 is the minimum transportation cost we have found out using rho minimum